Never swear a vow of death, for death is utterly worthless.
Frost and snow, heed my retribution of the
Winter cavalry.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
Winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed
Dragonheir the
call.
four-horse leads the
Winter cavalry.
retribution of the forest.
Song of the Tides.
Frost and snow,
Winter cavalry crushes.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
retribution of the
The
forest.
Song of the Top.
Winter cavalry crush. Winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed retribution of the
Winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
Winter cavalry.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
Winter cavalry.
Frost and
Winter cavalry crushes the
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge. Listen, the Song of the...
Retribution of the forest!
Ruder cavalry.
Dragonheir the full horse
Song of
leads
the
the
tides.
charge.
Retribution of the forest! Frost and snow! Heed my call!
Ruder cavalry crushes the
Dragonheir the full horse
Song of
leads
the
the
tides.
charge.
Retribution of the forest!
Ruder cavalry.
Listen,
The song of the tides.
Dragonheir the four horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow! Heed my
Dragonheir,
Icy as my heart.
Dragonheir the four horse.
Song-
Retribution of the forest!
Never swear a vow of death, for death is utterly worthless. Ruder cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Heed my retribution of the
Ruder cavalry.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the
Ruder cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Heed
Listen. The song of the tides.
Ruder cavalry.
retribution of the forest! Frost and snow! Heed
Ruder cavalry
call!
crush.
Listen. The song of the tides.
Retribution
the
of the forest!
Ruder cavalry crushes the
Frost and snow!
Ruder cavalry.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the
cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Dragonheir the Four-Horse
Frost and snow,
leads the charge.
Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
The winter cavalry
Frost and snow,
Dragonheir the
My
Four-Horse
call.
leads the charge.
The winter cavalry crushes the
retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
the winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my... Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow,
Dragonheir the Four-Horse.
Song of the tides.
retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow,
Dragonheir the Four-Horse
Song of
leads
the
the charge.
tides.
The winter cavalry
retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Dragonheir the Four-Horse.
The winter cavalry
Frost and snow, heed retribution of the...
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my... Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed...
Dragonheir the Four-Horse
call.
leads the charge.
The winter cavalry
Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
Frost and snow,
The winter cavalry
my call.
crushes
Dragonheir the Four-Horse leads the charge.
Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tide.
the winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed... Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the...
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed...
Dragonheir the
call.
Four-Horse leads the charge.
The winter cavalry
Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tide.
Frost and snow,
The winter cavalry crushes.
Dragomir the four-horse leads the charge.
Cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow. Heed my retribution of the.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow. Heed my
Dragomir the four-horse leads
retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
The winter cavalry
Dragomir the four-horse
Frost and snow.
leads the
Listen. The song of the tides.
Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Dragomir the four-horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow. Heed
The winter cavalry crushes
Listen. The song of the tides.
retribution of the forest.
Dragomir the four...
Never swear a vow of death, for death is utterly worthless.
I'm composing a new symphony.
My blade is ready. Frost and snow. Keep
The
being
winter cavalry
Fire.
crushes the dawn.
retribution of the forest. Frost and snow. Heed my call.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow. Heed my call.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Retribution
the
of the
forward.
forest. Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Dragomir the four-horse...
Frost and snow. Heed my call. Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry crushes.
Dragomir the four-horse
Song
leads
of the
the charge.
tides.
Frost and snow. Heed
Lunar cavalry,
call.
fresh as the dawn.
Dragonheir the four-horse
Defeated by
leads
a
the
country
charge.
girl.
Retribution of the forest.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the
Listen, the song of the tides.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as
Retribution of the forest.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow. Heed my
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Everything is under control.
Frost and snow.
Goodbye, loser.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the forest.
Ev-
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow. Heed my call.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Frost and snow. Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the four-horse leads the charge.
Lunar cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call.
Fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the Four-Horse,
Frost and snow,
the charge.
heed my call. Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides!
Dragonheir the Four-Horse leads the charge.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tide!
Frost and snow, heed my call.
The winter cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call.
The winter cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry, fresh
Frost and snow,
dawn.
heed. Frost and snow, heed my call.
The winter cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the forest.
The winter cavalry crashes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Yeah. Retribution of the forest.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the forest.
Dragonheir the Four-Horse
Song
leads
of the
the
tides.
The winter cavalry crashes the dawn.
Frost and snow,
Dragonheir the Four-Horse
my call.
leads the charge.
retribution of the forest. Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
The winter cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow, heed my call. Retribution of the
The
forest.
song of the tides.
Dragonheir the Four-Horse leads the charge.
Dawn. Never swear a vow of death, for death is utterly worthless.
Have you ever heard a whale sing? It's beautiful.
Listen, the forest is weeping. Sorry. My brother prefers me to keep my distance from out.
I'm where I am today because of my commitment.
Heed my call!
The winter cavalry, fresh as the dawn.
Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Four-Horse?
The winter cavalry, fresh
Frost and snow! Heed my call! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Four-Horse?
Song of the tides!
Frost and snow! Heed...
the winter cavalry, fresh as...
Tell me.
my firewood!
The Winter Cavalry crushes.
Be my firewood! Be my fire! Retribution of the forest!
The Winter Cavalry.
Be my firewood! Be my fire...
The Winter Cavalry.
Retribution of the forest!
I know. I've been cooperating with you all along, so you ought to at least be a little more polite towards me. If you want my help, then shouldn't you untie me first? Of course! Do you still not trust me at this point? Come on. You can't enter without me.
This is bad. He managed to escape. My apologies. I was negligent earlier as well. But I didn't expect him to escape to Sinner Swamp without any qualms. It's full of monsters and dangers that lurk at every corner. So even the orcs usually steer clear of this place. I'm worried that the orc might have other plans. In that case, I'll enter Sinner Swamp with you, Dragonslayer. We're pressed for time, so it's best we split up. I'll head in first to track down the orc's trail, while you take care of the dragon's remains and the captured knights. May we come out of this alive, Dragonslayer. Please, take care.
Cavalry. Cavalry crushes the
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Four-Horse? Lead?
Winter cavalry crushes the
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Forehorse
Song
leads
of the
charge!
The Winter cavalry crushes the dawn. The Winter cavalry crushes the
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Forehorse
The Winter cavalry.
Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Forehorse
Song
leads
of the tides!
Frost and snow! Heed my call!
Who is this?
Come here, please. Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
You! Dragon Slayer!
What? Another one has come to your rescue? No matter. I don't want to waste any more time. Now die!
Fight for dragons!
Struggle is futile!
Fight for dragons! I didn't expect to be saved by you once again, Dragon Slayer. Are you talking about what happened at Sunset Outpost? Don't think too much of it. Anyway, I would have been in big trouble this time without you. It's nothing. I've been through worse. As you probably know, these orcs are capturing us to make sacrifices for black magic rituals. And that's how they collect the dragon remains. Fortunately, we were quick enough to stop them. That piece of the dragon remains is so far untouched. I'm guessing that's why you're here. Good. I'll leave the sealing of the dragon remains to you, Dragon Slayer. Everything all right, Dragon Slayer? With Chief Eric treating them, they should be fine. I'm just checking in with you here. Do you need any help?
Looks like you lot are making decent headway. It's me! Thanks for clearing the way, Dragon Slayer. I'd never have made it here on my own.
It's you.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite prisoner. Well, we had a lot of fun earlier, didn't we? Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm not here for you this time. With our great Dragon Slayer clearing the way to the dragon remains, how could we not put it to good use, right?
You scoundrel! Don't even think about... What is this?
What did I do? Can't you tell? I'm doing what I was going to do, of course. You really thought I did nothing to you when we were playing, Sir Knight? I lit the seed of black magic in your body, and now you need only be sacrificed, and the dragon remains shall be mine.
No! Dragon Slayer, hurry! You must gather the dragon remains before he finishes the spell.
Don't even think about it! You are too late!
Erika's mirror begins vibrating once again as a familiar force from the Forgotten Realms summons you. Soon enough.
Just a little more. Just a little more. His end is nigh. Victory shall be ours.
The Forgotten Realm is silent. You look around. There's no sign of Utir this time.
Ah, you're back, Dragon Slayer. How are things? Well, that's one less thing we have to worry about. However, it seems something's been afoot here in my absence. I'm sorry. He was like this when I got here. Someone had drained his life with black magic, and I'm guessing it was the orcs doing. Pity. I think he probably saw that the operation was failing, and just ran away. In any case, let's go back to Korisku first. Now that the matter of the dragon remains is settled, it's time for the next step. So, I'll see you at Korisku's main camp.
Ah, you're here, Dragonslayer. I've already heard from Chief Eric that the dragon remains have been successfully sealed away. Thank you for your contribution once again. I've already heard about it. This isn't your fault. Sometimes, certain sacrifices are unavoidable. At that time, you must have chosen what you believed to be the lesser of two evils. I believe that Clovis wouldn't resent you for it either. I know that Clovis was always prepared for this. So, to ensure his sacrifice will not be in vain, we must pull ourselves together and face the next battle ahead. As everyone here knows, our next target is Wolf Keep, where Grishnar and his main forces are currently situated. And according to the intelligence we've received, which corroborates what Chief Eric has said, Grishnar is planning to use the portal near Wolf Keep to teleport his main forces directly into Dragonheir and attack it. And according to the intelligence we've received, which corroborates what Chief Eric has said, Grishnar is planning to use the portal near Wolf Keep to teleport his main forces directly into Dragonheir and attack it. This is also our top priority. To prevent the Orc invasion of our capital, we must destroy the portal there at all costs. In this regard, I believe Chief Eric possesses a better understanding than we do.
Quite so. I believe it's time I share with everyone the history that has been passed down by the Ridge Halflings. As everyone knows, the conflict between the Empire and the Bloodfang dates back to a long time ago, during which many events occurred. For a long time, the Orcs have firmly occupied the region around Canine Peak. Because of its defensibility, human armies have been unsuccessful in driving them out. That was until a few hundred years ago, when an Empire wizard, proficient in spatial magic, constructed a portal capable of teleporting large-scale troops. After that, the then king immediately ordered the teleportation of a massive army to Canine Peak, to launch a surprise attack against the Orcs there. That was until a few hundred years ago, when an Empire wizard, proficient in spatial magic, constructed a portal capable of teleporting large-scale troops. After that, the then king immediately ordered the teleportation of a massive army to Canine Peak, to launch a surprise attack against the Orcs there. That attack dealt a huge blow to the Orcs, a huge number of Orc warriors dying in the surprise raid. After that, Wolf Keep was erected, and for hundreds of years after, the Orcs have been blocked in from the west of Wolf Keep, no longer able to advance east.
That doesn't sound like a very honorable move.
But if we don't stop them in time, innocent civilians of the Empire will be hurt.
Anyway, the portal was constructed using extremely powerful spatial magic. Reactivating it requires an exceptional amount of magic, which is impossible for ordinary wizards. But having absorbed the dragon remains, Grishnar has the power to reactivate the portal in a short amount of time. So for us, time really is of the essence.
Thus, when we launch our surprise attack, someone among us must destroy the portal. I believe there is no other candidate more suitable than you, Dragonslayer. I believe you can do it.
If Krishnar appears while you're destroying the portal, I will find a way to temporarily immobilize him with spells. The rest of the soldiers must be prepared to retreat at any moment. Krishnar has become very unpredictable after his evolution, so he must be extremely cautious.
If we don't stop him this time...
Your Highness?
Regardless, there's no more time to waste. It's time to strike. What say you, Dragonslayer?
You too, Dragonslayer.
Gather the troops. Let's go. It's time, Dragonslayer. Once we get moving, there will be no turning back. Are you ready? Excellent. Well then.
Soldiers! Charge!
A resounding blast of the bugle marks the beginning of the surprise attack of Wolfkeep by the Empire's troops.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Forest Song of the Tide!
Winter Cavalry, crush!
Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Song of...
The Ruder cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Forest Song of the Tide!
These humans. I never imagined that you'd fight us here. But whatever you're planning, it's too late.
We'll hold off these orcs for you, Dragonslayer. Hurry and destroy the portal!
What do you think you're doing? How audacious of you, human princess. And you, Dragon Slayer. I clearly gave you a thorough thrashing earlier. I still remember the scent of your blood.
Curses. We won't let you get away with this!
Suddenly, Eric quietly moves closer to you.
I'll find a way.
Don't even think about it. Goodbye, inferior mortals. Your city and empire will belong to me soon.
What? No! How did this happen? They invaded the capital right before my eyes. No, we must chase after them. What else should we do then? Wait here and do nothing? He possesses power obtained from the dragon remains. We're no match for him at all. Not me, and not even you, Dragon Slayer. At this rate... Wait.
Asilia looks at you with a somewhat unsettling gaze.
Grishnar is not the only one who possesses dragon remains. Narika's mirror. If I recall correctly, as long as we have it, we'll be able to travel to where the dragon remains are sealed. There's no other way now. I'm sorry, Dragon Slayer.
Suddenly, a powerful shockwave rams into you. Your vision goes dark. As you wake up from the unconsciousness, you feel a familiar coldness lingering around you. It all went by so fast. You try to recollect what just happened. Grishnar, the portal, and Princess Asilia. Princess Asilia. She seems to be on the verge of doing something reckless. Something is going on. A sudden uneasiness swells up in your mind. The magic nexus sealing the dragon remains has been completely destroyed, and all the dragon remains have disappeared. Princess Asilia. She must have taken the dragon remains. You must return in haste.
Dragonslayer! After Grishnar and his subordinates were teleported away, you and the princess suddenly disappeared. A while later, the princess reappeared here, but before we could say anything, She silently jumped into the portal. Then, you returned.
If my guess is right, did Princess Cecilia do something she shouldn't have done?
What did you say?
It's just as I thought.
How is this possible? Her Highness couldn't have done something so senseless.
From the looks of the situation, the princess must have thought there was no other choice.
So, you mean?
I believe that to deal with Grishnar, the princess is likely planning to absorb the power of the Dragon Remains herself.
Bahamut above. Recently, Grishnar has been continuously pushing our forces back, and Her Highness's spirit has been pushed to the limits. Witnessing Grishnar's direct invasion of the capital must have pushed her to the brink of collapse. How could I not have noticed this? No, we must stop her, before a greater tragedy unfolds.
Actually, maybe we don't have to despair just yet.
Chief Eric, do you have a plan?
I've had my suspicions before as well, but seeing Grishnar's magic in person confirms something. The power of the Dragon Remains that he's using is in fact the power of Inquietum.
What? But the power of Inquietum is clearly diametrically opposed to that of the Dragon God's power of order.
Though I don't know what went wrong during this time, it seems like what Dench believed isn't correct. What the Dragon Remains contain is not the power of the Dragon God. Maybe the Dragon Remains became tainted, or it has always been inherently different from what we thought it was. But I'm definitely not mistaken about this. Eulestein was once invaded by such an external power, so I'm familiar with it as well. I feel it too. In that case, you should know. What counters the power of Inquietum is the true power of order from a Dragon God. And there's someone amongst us who just so happens to be blessed with such a power.
You're saying...
If my understanding is correct, Princess Cecilia is none other than a paladin who has sworn an oath to Bahamut, the Dragon God.
You're saying that the princess possesses a power that can stand up to Grishnar's? But before this...
I think it's because we haven't found a way to use that power properly. The Platinum Dragon God's power of order was what granted the princess with her powers. However, she was still young at that time, and thus had limited use of her powers, so she needed a more powerful person to assist and support her. The Platinum Dragon God's power of order was what granted the princess with her powers. However, she was still young at that time, and thus had limited use of her powers, so she needed a more powerful person to assist and support her. Do you get my meaning, Dragonslayer? Indeed, that is so. This is also why we, or rather you, must stop her right now.
As it stands, we cannot delay any longer. We must intervene before the princess makes any rash decisions. This matter concerns the future of an entire empire, Dragon Slayer. We're all counting on you.
Luckily, we can also use the portal that Grishnar set up to get to Lumina.
Yes, I will lead the rest of the troops and catch up with you later. If I'm not mistaken, a battle will already be raging at the other side of the portal. Please, take care, Dragon Slayer.
But now, this place must find Princess Cecilia as soon as possible.
Dragon Slayer, you're already here. But you can't stop me. I have no choice. No, don't. The time for words has passed.
No. No, don't! Don't come closer!
Imbecile mortals! Today comes your doom!
My soldiers. No. I must go save them. I've had enough of you, Grishnar! I won't let you invade my country again!
Am I bleeding?
What? What is happening? What do you mean, Dragon Slayer? Do you mean...
It was sheer luck! You foolish mortals, trying to defeat me! Die!
I see. I will fight beside you, Dragon Slayer.
Crushes the
Dragonheir the Fourth
Frost and Snow
leads the retribution of the forest.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Winter Cavalry.
Pull yourself together. Dragonheir the Fourhorse Frost and Snow leads the retribution of the forest.
Listen, the song of the tides.
Winter Cavalry.
Dragon Slayer, I really don't know what to say. So the key to solving this was in me all along. This is a blessing of the Platinum Dragon God, and it is this dragon power that has protected us. I apologize for letting you see me in such an unseemly state. I can't believe that I actually stole the dragon remains. In any case, Grishnar has been defeated, which will make subjugating his orcs child's play. Let me handle the rest. Thank you, once again, Dragon Slayer.
You have been hard at work, Your Highness, and you too, Dragon Slayer.
Grand Wizard, why are you here?
It's imperative that I be present for such an important occasion, Your Highness. Ah, I see that this inferior being with a delusion...
What do you mean?
Ah, this familiar feeling. It's been far too long since I've experienced it.
You stole the dragon remains from his body?
Stole? No. I wouldn't call it that. I'm only reclaiming what belongs to me.
What?
But this is still not enough. It's still not enough. This is only one chunk. There's still another chunk on you, isn't there, Your Highness?
No, I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Why? You're asking. Why?
What's so funny?
For 500 years, for a whole 500 years, I've wandered through this land that took everything away from me, searching for what I've lost. I've transfigured into insects, into birds and beasts, and into inferior mortals like you. For 500 years, for a whole 500 years, I've wandered through this land that took everything away from me, searching for what I've lost. I've transfigured into insects, into birds and beasts, and into inferior mortals like you. I've taken on the features of a homeless human wizard. I've allowed others to call me by a mortal name. And I've even entered the palace to serve you mortal royalty and nobles. Until I almost forgot my real name. I've taken on the features of a homeless human wizard. I've allowed others to call me by a mortal name. And I've even entered the palace to serve you mortal royalty and nobles. Until I almost forgot my real name.
Utior.
Utior? Who's Utior? No, there has never existed a Utior since the beginning. I am Lord of the Crypt, son of Tiamat, the Violet Dragon. Grumak. 500 years ago, your filthy kind robbed me of my flesh, desecrated my corpse, and glorified it for generations to come. Now, the time has finally come for me to reclaim it all. Hand over the dragon remains. Farewell, mortals. Behold, true vengeance of a dragon.
Dragon Slayer, Princess, are you all right? Ah, you defeated Grishnar, but he looks like...
You and the princess exchange a silent glance.
What happened?
I think there are some hidden crises lurking beneath the surface that we've previously overlooked.
You and Acilia recount what just happened to Eric.
What? So you mean that Grand Wizard Utir is the Violet Dragon Grumog? The fallen dragon in the Empire 500 years ago? And he's now made off with all the dragon remains. How terrible. Utir. No. Violet Dragon Grumog has been lurking within the Empire's court all this time. No doubt waiting for an opportunity to recover his body. Meanwhile, the dragon remains are essentially the scattered remains of the Violet Dragon. When he gathers all the dragon remains, he'll be able to use them to reconstruct his physical dragon form. Meanwhile, the dragon remains are essentially the scattered remains of the Violet Dragon. When he gathers all the dragon remains, he'll be able to use them to reconstruct his physical dragon form. While your contributions in Etheria are certainly commendable, this is perhaps not quite the same as you've experienced before. As I mentioned before, the dragon remains have been contaminated with inquietum. However, it seems like in his haste to recover his body, Grumog hasn't realized this. It'll take some time for the Violet Dragon to recover his physical form, as the tainted dragon remains will result in two opposing energies conflicting in his body. This will undoubtedly affect his consciousness, and thus prevent him from truly regaining his power. It'll take some time for the Violet Dragon to recover his physical form, as the tainted dragon remains will result in two opposing energies conflicting in his body. This will undoubtedly affect his consciousness, and thus prevent him from truly regaining his power. So there's still a chance to save the situation, and the key to it all is you, Dragonslayer. Have you really not noticed? From the moment you could easily collect the dragon remains, to defeating Grishnar, you didn't solely rely on the princess's power. Although I don't know how everything came to be, I can now confirm with some certainty that you possess the ability to manipulate inquietum, Dragonslayer. This is also rather hard for me to believe, but all the evidence points this way. While some sorcerers possess similar talents, none of them can wield this power to the extent that you do. In any case, this is the key to stopping Grumog as well. While he is engulfed in self-rupture due to the inquietum, you can seize this opportunity and use your inquietum manipulation ability to defeat him. This is something only you can do, Dragonslayer. I'm glad to see you so enthused, Dragonslayer. But in any case, dragons are the children of gods, and possess powers far beyond any mortals. So you must be extremely
I
careful.
hate to say it, but the fate of the Empire rests upon your shoulders once again, Dragonslayer. Narika's mirror is hereby returned to you. Once again, I apologize for my earlier mistake.
Soldiers! Advance!
Meanwhile, I must get back to fulfilling my duties. It seems the end of this war is nigh. Once it's all over, we'll meet you in Dragon's Eyrie, Dragonslayer.
Having lost their chief, the Orc soldiers quickly become scattered and disorganized. Under Asilia's command, the Empire's troops swiftly defeat the last remnants of the Orc forces. Before long, Lumina has returned to its former tranquility.
Dragons, especially the Violet Dragon, known as Lord of the Crypt, have a fondness for lairs, where they have resided for a long time, and Grumog must be no exception as well. Violet Dragon Grumog is rumored to have once established his lair beneath the capital of a fallen dynasty. Do you have any clues as to its whereabouts, Dragonslayer?
The image of the desolate and mysterious capital ruins appears in your mind. Utier had requested that you seal the dragon remains there. Perhaps there is a connection between them.
That's wonderful. I'll entrust this to you then, Dragonslayer.
Come to fulfill your calling as the Dragon Slayer, have you? Did you know there's a nauseating stench emanating from something grotesque within you? It makes my flesh crawl, even from a vast distance. Were I not set to retrieve the dragon remains, I would never have let something as disgusting as you come so close. No matter. Everything is drawing to an end. The great Grumog will be reborn again, and every one of you despicable mortals that dared offend me shall pay the price. And you, vile mortal who dares challenge a true dragon in his lair, I believe You are already prepared to die. You shall be the sacrifice for my rebirth.
A force suddenly seizes you, dragging you down towards the ground.
Present yourselves to the Lord of the Crypt, mortals.
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Force Song leads the charge!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn. Brutal cavalry.
Retribution of the forest! Frost and snow!
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.
Frost and snow! Retribution of the forest!
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Retribution of the forest! Frost and snow!
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.
Retribution of the forest! Frost and snow! Heed my
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.
Retribution of the forest! Frost and snow! Heed my
Dragonheir the Force Song of the Tides!
Brutal cavalry crushes the dawn.